Okay, welcome to GuruFocus. Today we will discuss how to use the 30-year financials page, which is one of our premium features of our website. The meeting is going to discuss how to access the 30-year financials page, and then we will also then yes, this will be recorded. We will then discuss how to navigate the 30-year financials page and then how to read some of the charts, and also look at how to read each section of the 30-year financials page. We will then also show how to create customized fields in the 30-year financials page and then create customized views. And then we'll also discuss how to download the data into an Excel spreadsheet, as well as also do a brief overview of the 30-year financials template in the Excel add-in. And then also there's a feature on the 30-year financials page in which you can cover your mouse to view a direct 10K or 10Q link directly on the page. And then once we finish the presentation, I will then open the line for questions so that you can ask questions about the 30-year financials page and some of our other features. Okay, so now let's take a look at our search bar. If you can search anything on our website. So, for example, if you enter a stock ticker like Apple, you would see these little items here, including the summary page, the financial page, and then the DCF valuation. If you click on the financial page, you will be able to then view the 30-year financials page for Apple. The 30-year financials page contains several key data points. At the top, you would see things like growth rates per share, and then a couple annual data points, and then analyst estimates data so the analyst estimates data are like estimated data for the next couple years. So for each of them, we have things like revenues, earnings, free cash flow, dividends, and then book value per shares. If you want to view a particular section of the 30-year financials page, we have a navigation bar where you can search, where you can do per share data, or if you want to do income statement data, you can just click on the income statement. We also have navigation bars for balance sheet, the cash flow statement, valuation ratios, valuation and quality, operating data, and there's also a place where you can go back to the top of the page. Let's take a look at the income statement. So the income statement contains several financial calculations like revenue, and then gross profits, operating income, pre-tax income, and net income. You can read this. You can also read the 30-year financials on a per share basis. If you click on the per share, then this will tell you that this will allow you to view the financial data per share. If you click on this percent button, then this is the percentage where it's revenue over where everything is a percent of revenue. So for example, gross profit will be a percent of revenue, and then percent year over year allows you to view the year-over-year changes in the company's revenue and gross profits. if you want to read about, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, now let's go back to this navigation bar. If you want to go to per share data, if you want to search for a particular field, you can also just type in, let's say that you can also type, for example, operating margin. Yes, yeah, so the operate. Yes, if you have the, yes, you'll be able to read the information on operating margin. If you click on the operating margin, it will drop down several charts that allow you to view the financial data in chart form. Yes, and then you'll be able to see the trend lines. You can also change the date range for the charts. Let's say that, for example, you want to consider a 20-year change, a 20-year chart, a 20-year rate change. And then you can also at the top here change it so that we view, for example, the 20-year financials. And then we also have a way to show the 30-year financials. Okay, yes, and then okay, and now if you want to scroll down and create customized fields, the customized fields here allow you to create fields where you can just define a field. For example, if you want to create a custom field, you can start by entering an indicator name. So let's just say that we do a test indicator, and then we will also then look at, and then you can just create your customized field by saying, let's say that we want total debt divided by total equity. And then you will then be able to save this new indicator by clicking Save New Indicator. And then after that, you will be able to then use this indicator as a customized field. And then if you have more screener filters, they will show up down here in the customized filters section. The 30-year financials page also contains operating data, where, for example, if you want to look at operating data for Apple, there's a operating data section at the below the customized fields section. If you want to edit your view, there is a button called Add View. The Add View button allows you to enter a view. For example, let's say that we enter a view called Test View. And then the section editor allows you to then change the view so that you would be able to rearrange the sections.
Your voice is too low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Hello? After you, okay. After you select the 30-year after you select after you select the income statement, after you select the section that you want.
So where is the mic?
What?
Microphone. Where is the microphone?
Yeah.
Use the microphone should be much better. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the microphone.
Okay, you are using that, right?
Yes, the microphone. Yeah. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Now, if you go to, yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, so back to the income statement. You would see that the income statement allows you to look at revenue over the past several years. If you want to view the income statement on a per share basis, you can click on per share, and then the revenue and then the financial data would then be in a per share. The percent sign here allows you to view the income statement data as a percent of revenue, and then the percent year over year allows you to then view the percent year over year changes to the financial data. Yes, and then if you wish to change the date settings, you can change the date range by clicking one of these sections where there's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, and then you can also do a customized range. So for example, let's say that you want to do 2007 to 2017. This will give you the customized range for that 10-year period. If you click on this 10-year button, then it will give you the past 10 years for revenue. And then if you want to create customized fields, you can do so by saying add customized field, and then you can then enter the indicator name, and then click on, and then define the filter as total debt divided by total equity. Just an example.
and then click on Save New Indicator to save the view, to save the indicator. And then if you want to create a customized view in the 30-year financials page, you can click on Add View, and then you can then give the view a name, for example, Test View. And then the section editor allows you to rearrange the sections so that you'll be able to do a custom view. So for example, if you just only want the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement, then you can uncheck the rest of the sections. And then if you want to also rearrange the order of the sections, you can then drag and drop the sections as follows. And then click on Confirm to confirm the view. And then click on the Save As button to then save the view. If you want to view a certain data point and look at the direct links to the direct links, you can view a direct link by hovering your mouse over a specific data point, and then you'll be able to then view the filing saying that you will be able to view a link to the particular filing. So for each of these links, it will show you that this filing here, which is the 10Q filing, this is the link that allows you to visit the SEC Edgar filing. We also have a way that you can download the 30-year financial data to Excel. If you want to export the data to an Excel spreadsheet, we have several ways that you can export. If you click on this Export button, then it will allow you to export the financial data as an Excel file, or you can also do it as a CSV file. So CSV is also a Excel file where the data is comma delimited. If you click on that Excel Export Data button, then you'll be able to see the data downloaded. I totally forgot that I was not sharing my screen. So if you look at the export function, you will then export the data to Excel. And then you will then be able to view the data in Excel. So this is a way to download the data to an Excel spreadsheet. We also allow you to view the 30-year financials we also have in the Excel add-in feature a 30-year financials template that you can download directly through the Excel add-in. So after you install the Excel add-in or the Google Sheets add-on, you can then open the Explore templates, and then one of the templates that we have available for download directly in our Excel add-in and Google Sheets features is the 30-year financials template. The 30-year financials template as an Excel download works works like the 30-year financials page, but it uses the Excel GuruF function. And then another way that you can download the financials data is that we have a batch download feature. So the batch download feature allows you to enter specific stock tickers. So let's say that you want to download data for Apple, and then TSM, which stands for the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing. The batch download feature allows you to download stock financial data for at most 5 symbols at a time. And then you'll be able to download the financial data that way. Yes, and then this will give you a financials download for the companies that you selected that you entered into the field. Okay, do you have any specific questions about the 30-year financials page? Yes, for another example, for another example on how to use the 30-year financials page, we can also look at an example for Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing. Yes, once again, the 30-year financials page allows you to view the growth rates, annual data, and analyst estimate data. And then if you scroll down, you would be able to see the per share data, and then the income statement data, balance sheet data, cash flow statement data, and several other features. Yes, one feature that we have on the that is linked to the 30-year financials page is that we also have an interactive chart feature. So the interactive chart feature allows you to visualize the historical financial data as a chart. Yeah, so for example, if you want to access the interactive chart, you can just click on the interactive chart feature, and then you'll be able to then view the historical financial data in several ways. You can, for example, view revenue and net income data, and then you can also set the date range. If, for example, if you just want the past 10 years, and then if you want to, you can also then make the interactive chart as a bar chart. After you create a interactive chart template, you can then save the template as an interactive chart template, and then you'll be able to then add that chart template into the stock summary dashboard. And then when you add that chart into the stock summary dashboard, you would then see you can then see your interactive chart in the stock summary template. Yeah, so let's just say we do revenue and net income. Yeah, so that way we'll be able to, that way you can then enter these financial data charts into the stock summary page. And yes, another thing that we offer for the 30-year financials page is that you can, we also have an older version of the export download. The export function downloads a newer version, while the old version is the older legacy version of the chart download. And then we also have a stock report feature, which allows you to download the historical financial data into a PDF file. And then you can also access the Excel add-in and API features directly on the 30-year financials page. And then this 30Y financial download button allows you to add a stock ticker into the batch download. Do y'all have any questions about yeah. Yes, so that's just okay. If you download this 30-year financial data into an Excel spreadsheet, you can yes, and then so let me just open my Excel. So let me just open my Excel spreadsheet. Yes, you can save it as a name. And then the 30-year financials Excel add-in template allows you to view the data as an Excel file. So if you change the stock ticker in cell B11, let's say that we look at ExxonMobil. So that yes, you can change the stock ticker in cell B11 and to a different stock ticker, and then the retrieve data frequency allows you to retrieve annual data or quarterly data. If you want to retrieve quarterly data, then you can change it you can change it to a Q, and then this will allow you to change it to a quarterly data. And then the sort order allows you to sort the data as ascending or descending. So if you want to do the data newest to oldest, descending will have the latest numbers on the left. And then the information on the 30-year financials data template is primarily the same as that of the 30-year financials page. And then we also have a 30-year financials template for Google Sheets. If you go to the Google Sheets add-on, you can also access the 30-year financials template for Google Sheets. yes, if you download it. And then if you download the 30-year financials Google Sheets version, you can then save. You can make a copy. Yes, you can make a copy of this 30-year financials template, and then you can then also change the. You can also change the stock ticker, and then change the number of periods, and then the retrieve data frequency allows you to sort the data ascending or descending. Another template that we have, like the 30-year financials template, is the historical financial charts template. Yeah, the historical financial charts template also allows you to retrieve historical financial data and then draw the charts. And then we have this for Excel add-in too. And the historical financial charts template also allows you to download historical financial data into an Excel spreadsheet. Yes, and then for the historical financial charts templates, you can also change the stock ticker to view a different stock. And then the retrieve data frequency, again, you can also do annual data or quarterly data. Yeah, you'll be able to change it so that the data is annual or quarterly. Okay. Do y'all have any more questions about the Excel add-in versions of the 30-year financials? Okay, and now, yes, another way that you can we get economic data from the Excel add-in? Yes, yes. The Excel add-in allows you to also do the economic indicator data. Yeah, so one way that you can do the economic indicator data is through the GuruE function. So, yeah, if you log in. And then if you want to do economic indicator, if the economic data, there's a way to insert economic data in Excel. Let's say that we want the gross domestic product of the United States. And then the date allows you to select the date range. So for example, let's say that we want the date period for 2010 to 2022. And then show date, yes. And then orientation. And then the sort order. Yes, this is the data done vertically. And then you can also change the formula so that we can have the data horizontally. And then if you want to retrieve specific data if you want to do specific data for revenue for a particular company, you can also do a GuruF function. So for example, if you want the revenue for Taiwan Semiconductor, you would be able to get the revenue data for a particular stock. The Excel add-in also allows you to do cell references. So let's say that we have a stock ticker in cell A7. You can then use a cell reference, and then you'll be able to then choose the calculation that you want. Yeah, so for example, let's say that we do a revenue per share. Do a revenue per share download. And then the Excel add-in also allows you to download the Guru Trades data and the industry median data. So for example, if you want to download Warren Buffett's current portfolio, you can say I want Warren Buffett's current portfolio for Warren Buffett's most recent portfolio. And then this will allow you to retrieve Warren Buffett's current portfolio. And then as another example of an Excel add-in call that uses industry median data, if you want to look at the industry median data for the technology sector, you can do a GuruI call that gives you the median price earnings ratio for the technology sector. So that's a good rundown of all of our features that we have for the Excel add-in. And then for Google Sheets, we also have the same capabilities for the Google Sheets. Do y'all have any questions about other features of our website, like the all-in-one screener and others? Yeah, so the main thing about the all-in-one screener is that the all-in-one screener just allows you to screen for stocks based on a particular strategy. So for example, if you want to screen for stocks on the good companies list, then you can list the good companies screen, and then it will also allow you to find the stocks that meet the screen. If you click on one of these stock symbols in the all-in-one screener, you can then view the summary page, or you can also view the 30-year financials page, which then allows you to then study the stock a little bit further. And then you'll be able to then read the 30-year financials page for that stock. If you have a saved view in the 30-year financials, you can also select that view from the list of views available. So let's say that we look at one of our saved views. If you then want to edit a view, you can click on the edit this view button, and then you'll be able to then modify the view, and then when you want to update the view, you can click on the save button to save the view. And then if you want to set a view as a default view, you can click on the set as default. And then when you set a view as the default view, then each time that you search for a stock, so let's just say Visa, the view that you set as default will be listed as the default view. And then some of the other features that we have on our website also include things like the Guru Trades. So the Guru Trades features allows you to look at the stocks that Gurus have been buying most recently. And then the real-time picks are when a Guru makes a trade in a stock that they have more than 5% of a shares outstanding. And then they'll have to file that trade as a 13D or a 13G. Okay, then do y'all still have any more questions about the 30-year financials page? If you have more questions, then we will just do some more general features of our website. We also have insider trade data where you can then view the latest insider trades. The insider trades allow you to see the stocks that are most bought by insiders. We have a feature called the insider cluster buys, which allows you to look at stocks that have very high insider buys. And then double buys and triple buys allow you to view the stocks that that both gurus and insiders are buying. More other key features that we have also include the stock summary page, where you would be able to view information about the stock's GF score and GF value. And then if you want to know more about a particular term, you can also click on the particular term page. And then you would then be able to read more about how that term is calculated. And then the term page also includes information about the the stock's historical data. And the term page also gives you an industry distribution chart and sector distribution charts. We have a term page for each feature. We have a term page for each calculation on the 30-year financials page, so that you will be able, so that if you want to know more about a particular term, you can also select that. You can also read about a term by clicking on one of these tabs on the 30-year financials page. Okay, any more questions about the 30-year financials page? Okay, if there are no more questions, then I'll just do a final recap of the 30-year financials page. So the 30-year financials page, the key features of this page allow you to view the trends, and then it will allow you to then view the charts and trends for specific data points, and then you can also create customized fields and create customized views in the page. So the next webinar, yes, in the next several webinars, we will focus on some of the other features on our website, including the DCF calculator. So the DCF calculator is also one of our key features of our website. So the DCF calculator allows you to measure a stock's valuation based on a specific metric. You can choose to value it based on earnings, or you can also choose to base it through free cash flow. And then you can also set a parameter for the discount rate, and then the growth stage, and then the terminal stage. The growth stage and terminal stage represent the two stages of our DCF model. If you want to reach out to us, we have several ways that you can reach out to us. You can reach out to us through the support feature. So if you click on the support feature, you would be able to reach out to us through support tickets or online chat. And then if you want to get one-on-one tutorials, we also have something that allows you to schedule a free session. So if you want to schedule a meeting, then you can schedule a meeting directly through the calendar. Okay, so thank you for attending our webinar today, and I hope that you would have a good rest of your day.